Welcome to frozen Tennessee. We've been snowed in for about a week, and today it's starting to snow again. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to go thrifting again. Okay, we're back in the house where it's warm. If you are in an area that has experienced the recent snowstorm and ice storm, I pray that you have been fine and you have not lost power. I know a lot of people in our area are still without power, but it has been pretty much a week stuck at home. And so for a reseller, that means that you are just going to have to get creative and find some things to do. Now, my Etsy sales have not slowed down. I have been able to get out to the post office to get those packages out. However, because it was a widespread event across the country, there have been delays with the United States Postal Service. They listed a little delay thing on their website to just let people know. And I copied and pasted that. And the people that ordered during that time, I just shot them a quick message to let them know that I would make sure that their order got processed and to the post office, but that the post office itself may have some delays because of the weather. And I think people really appreciate that when you just take an extra step to just kind of let them know that there might be a delay.
And real quick, here is some things that have sold in the last few days. As you can see, some of the stuff is things we've talked about in other videos, like the shelf, and of course the brass has sold. So some things that I was concerned about not selling have sold. So that's always a good sign. I think people were in and they were still shopping.
Now, I don't know if you saw my video with the little crazy looking angel. I had her basically in a donation box about 3 times, and then she sold. She found her home. Way to go, Carol. On top of just the orders, what I've been doing is lots of stuff. I've been crafting. I'm going to show you a little bit of that. I've also been going through some boxes that I kind of had stuff shoved in and just set aside. I've been going through some things of ephemera that I found because I don't normally sell ephemera, but I really like it. The thing you can do, depending on how your inventory is set up. Now, if you have everything in totes or whatever, kudos to you. You're better than me. Mine are open shelves. So if you have open shelving, it's always good occasionally to dust. So I have been kind of dusting things and just making sure that they're securely on the shelves and they're not getting like nicked up, because you would hate for something to get nicked up. And I'll show you what I mean. So like for my mug shelf, because they sit so close together, I like to put little pieces of scrap bubble wrap that may have been used or come in a different package. And I like to put them kind of between them, or especially if I stack them. That way they're not getting nicked if I bump the shelf or anything. So that's a great idea to do. Just to always, like, if you have it on an open shelf, just stick something inside of it so that it doesn't get nicked. And then the rest of this, like open shelving, I just kind of like dust it. And I keep running into things that I found. Like I found these that I had picked up somewhere, and these are the little vintage plastic furniture that went into the little metal dollhouse. The bed is missing the headboard, and I think I was holding on to these to see if I could find some more pieces, because these actually do sell really well. They're kind of hard to find sometimes, so I was holding on to these until I found either the headboard or maybe some other furniture. I found some things that I bought that I thought I was going to sell, and then I kept it thinking that I didn't want to get rid of it, and now I just don't know. I might give these away. I think somebody could use these for their classroom, but I love old decorations like this for the holiday. These are Eureka USA. These are vintage ones. I think there's one in here from Hallmark, but I have these really pretty ones with the double-sided, and then it has like a little hole, because if you remember back in elementary school, they used to like could either put them on the wall or hang them from the ceiling. So there was that one and this one. I think I made a short about these. I need to find that and see if I can post that. Let me see. There's some more in here. Here is the Valentine ones, which is perfect for right now. How cute is that? And then the little bears, and they're double-sided. And then it went right into Easter time, which was the bunny. And this little bunny girl, she's so cute. And then there was a little lamb. And then the little duckling with their little baby ducks. So cute. And then there was one random Happy St. Patty's Day in here. And actually this one is Hallmark. Right there. This is Hallmark cards. Got this entire bag for like a couple of dollars. And there's nothing wrong with them except for just a little bit of where the tape was on it. Then I remember when I was in a thrift store, I found this just random folder. It's like a Cadillac, Dealers of the South, and it was $1, and it had all these really cute lithographs in it. Kitchen, you've probably seen these before. I've seen them framed before, but they had several that were alike and then several different. So they had these really sweet cat prints. Now these are nothing on the back. Some of them had a little bit of water damage, like on the edges, and then there were two or three prints of a certain cat. I kept these. I'm thinking about selling these. I don't know. Do you guys, when you have these, do you sell them just like this and send them off in an envelope, or do you maybe frame them and try to sell them framed? Guys, let me know what you do with stuff like this, but I love these. I've actually had more than this, but I've given several away to some of my favorite customers that are cat lovers. I've put them in their orders just so they could have them to do what they wanted to with, but I thought those are really cute too. I'm going through this little box that I have. It's kind of where I just set stuff, like if I get like things for free or something that was in a box with something else and I don't exactly know if I want to list it separately or what I'm going to do with it, I just kind of stick it in this box. So like this little butterfly was in another box with some other stuff, and I just kind of always thought I would find another one to go with it instead of just trying to sell it by itself, but I might sell it by itself. This little metal bowl, leaf bowl, I've seen several of these online. It's got a few scratches on it. I could go ahead and list that. I don't know. You know how when things don't excite you, you're like, I don't want to list it. Let's see, what else did I have? I had this little flower frog that I think was in another box with a bunch of them, and I just didn't get rid of it because I actually was going to keep it for myself, but now I just don't know. Maybe I'll sell it. And then, let's see, this planter I picked up in a box of planters, and it was free, but also it has some chips in there, cracks and chips. So I never listed it. Didn't really know what to do with it. Stuck it in here. This cup is really cool. I got it and then we realized it was cracked too. It's kind of got a naked lady in there. So, I wasn't really sure what to do with her because it's kind of chipped and crazed really bad. My husband once thought he would just give it to his uncle. It's kind of like a gag gift. So I think that's why I stuck it in here. This is just the bottom of like a Westmoreland glass. I was gonna see if I could try to find a top to it. If not, I think I can use that myself. And then I think the other thing were these little salt and pepper shakers that I think this was the problem. Like sometimes I put stuff in here that needs to be fixed. So this was glued. See all that glue? It was glued on. And I just don't know if I want to glue that back on and try to sell it or not. I have a problem when I find things that are like, there's something wrong with them. I just don't know if it's worth it. This little tin that I actually bought for myself, and I never used it. So now I was like, I don't know whether to get rid of it or not. This was in a box of stuff that we got like an estate clean out, and it's just like a hardwood official softball, and it's vintage. I just don't know much about it. I'd probably need to research it. I don't know if you guys are like that. Like if you're not excited about something or it's just not your vibe or whatever, I feel like I waste time before I get it online. I think I just don't like listing stuff that's not things that I'm interested in, which is weird. So I don't know. And then some things over here I'm working on is just some jewelry that I was going to sell. I really love this. I was going to keep it, but I think I'm going to sell it. And some things that I had that I found in like a grab bag, which was like all these marbles. Do you guys sell marbles? I know some people love them and collect them. And then I also found a couple of Avon pins in my collection that I no longer wear, and so I thought about maybe selling those. And then I have all of this stuff that I've been working on, and it is for my daughter's bridal shower. She's getting married in April. The shower was scheduled for January, right when the snowstorm hit. So we had to reschedule it for February, but the theme will still work since it is basically still snowing outside. But I covered up, this was her invitation. I covered up the part that has the personal information, but you can just kind of tell how the theme was. Not too Christmassy because it was going to be in January, but we did follow through with like the sleigh and everything. And I just wanted to show you this because this is kind of a thrift flip. This was a white sleigh that said Merry Christmas on it that I found at Christmas time. And I just thought, man, this will be perfect to hold the party favors. So we painted it pink to kind of go along with the shower theme. And this is what holds our party favors. So party favors, please take one. And they are little gloves. So we came up with warm hands, warm hearts. Thank you so much for being part of this special day. And the party favors are little white gloves with the little techno fingers so you can still use your phone. We found these on Amazon. They came in their own packaging, which we thought was amazing. And then we added the ribbon and glued the little pearl on there. And then we printed off little stickers here like this that say, thank you so much, love Laura, because that's my daughter's name. And we put them in this sleigh. So I think that turned out really well. So I've been working on that. These are all like door prizes and things that we're getting ready. And then I have a whole bunch of stuff over here going on. Thanks so much if you stayed to the end. This was a very different video, honestly, because I have been stuck inside. My daughter texted me this morning and said, Mom, I feel like I am in the movie Groundhog Day. Like I am reliving the same day over and over. And I said, I feel you. I am doing the same thing. Because I haven't really been out and been able to get a haul to share with you or any footage out shopping, I didn't really have a video to put out. Honestly, I've been struggling a little bit anyway with YouTube because there is so many resellers on YouTube and there's so much content out there and there are so many people doing it way better than me. And sometimes I don't know where I fit in because I don't really enjoy filming myself the shop alongs just because it's hard for me to multitask. So I really like to just go in the store and like just get lost in the stuff and try to just enjoy it. And trying to film does not work with my anxiety. So I don't get a lot of footage all the time that I can share. And I know a lot of you like that kind of content. I like to share hauls just because I like to show you what I'm picking up and see what you guys are picking up so we can kind of talk about that. But the algorithm kind of shows you what people like and what they don't, which is kind of stinks because YouTube's algorithm kind of tells me that the content that works for me is anything educational or tip wise. And what works for other YouTubers seems to be the shop along and hauls. So somewhere I'm disconnecting or not doing something right. But also I don't want to get in that mindset. I started this YouTube channel because I wanted it to be a creative outlet for me and something that I enjoyed doing it. And the minute that I don't enjoy it or that I'm worried about that dang algorithm or how many people are watching or whatever, then I need to get out of it because I'm in it for the wrong reason. I love seeing other people that are doing great. It just may be that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. But I am finding it hard, even after being on here a year and making it to over 1,000 followers, to figure out where I fit in and what kind of content that I enjoy making. So if I do an occasional video that's like this, that is just because I am trying to figure it out. So hopefully you'll hang in there with me as I try to figure it out. So all that being said, thanks for being here with me. As I am sitting here in front of my front door, I am noticing that it is starting to snow again. So it is snowing, which we were expecting more, but I don't think we're supposed to get a lot. However, it's not great over what we already have. But I am getting out of this house tomorrow. My husband promised me we are going shopping tomorrow for vintage because I'm having withdrawals and I got to get out of this Groundhog Day syndrome of every day being the same. But I am going to go and be productive now. So you guys need to too, if you haven't been productive. I'm praying for you guys and I am hoping that you are all safe if you've had to deal with any of this storm issue. If you have not, I am very thankful for that as well. And hopefully, if I get out tomorrow and find some fun things, I can make a video about that and have another video for you guys next week. Hopefully, I will see you soon. Bye for now.